If you are in your early 20s, these three money mistakes could keep you broke for years. And I made some of them. Hello, welcome to another vlog. So today we'll be talking about money mistakes. Money mistakes that people do during their early 20s. So keep watching. I hope you all are doing well. Mistake number one, living to impress other people or living beyond your means. It's easy to spend more as your salary increases, most especially on expensive lifestyle influenced by social media. I've been there before, let me tell you. I had nothing to save, no savings at all. Despite having a steady income and a stable job, I had nothing to save. So why was this happening to me? I was busy chasing lifestyle, let me tell you. I was busy chasing lifestyle out here, living like a rich girl, you know, not realizing that this kind of lifestyle was draining me financially. I was just keeping up, like, you know, with the routines, something like that. So living beyond my means, I did not gain anything from that. I did not gain anything from living beyond my means because, you know, I was really struggling and straining financially to keep up with the lifestyle. Bruh, that thing is not, it's not really good. It's not good. You might be living like the life that you want, but if you can afford it, then that's a good thing. But you know, struggling to keep up with it, struggling to keep up with the lifestyle. So I had nothing to save at all, bruh. That was really bad. So I had some kind of emergency, and I realized that I have nothing in my account, in my savings account, and that's not really a good thing. So this is what I did to solve my problem. So I had to come up with a monthly budget, leave alone the main expenses, like the rent, the food, you know, those are the basics. So I had to come up with a monthly budget. When I say monthly budget, I'm talking about the amount of money that I decided to set aside for myself, like doing the hair, doing the nails, buying maybe 2-3 clothes or 2 or 3 pairs of shoes. So I had to set aside that amount of money, and it helped me a lot. It really helped me a lot. So another thing that I decided to do to solve my financial crisis, I had to prioritize on fixed bills, fixed expenses, like I said, the rent, the water bills, and the electricity, the main bills. I had to prioritize that instead of chasing a fake lifestyle, chasing lifestyle out here. And another thing, I decided to prioritize financial goals, like setting aside some monies for emergency, just in case, and saving just a little amount of monies, just saving something, not that much, but at least saving something. Yeah, and like I said, focusing on the fixed expenses like rent, bills, and some subscriptions. I have some of them. So that is how I solved my first puzzle, living beyond my means. Yeah, that is how I did it. And the second mistake, okay, this did not affect me, just me, but it affects a lot of people. The second mistake is the one that cost people the most. Not just me, but people out here. I did not know, but I figured out some things and how to work through it, and yeah. So mistake number 2, not saving or depending on one source of income. Be honest, Which one are you guilty of so far? For me, I'm guilty because I did all of them. Like, I did a lot of mistakes financially. So many people think that investing can wait until maybe their 30s or until you start earning a huge amount of monies. No, you can also start by saving small amount of monies. That is also an investment. You know, every month, like, you invest in your savings. So yeah, I started saving small amounts of monies. You know, I don't have like a huge payroll, paycheck, whatever. In reality, time is one of the most powerful advantages because of compound growth. Try investing even a small amount of money every month in your early 20s to grow significantly. That will help a lot. It will really help a lot. I realized that saving small amounts of monies every month, maybe it gives you that motivation to, you know, focus on your future. This is what I do. I save a portion of my paycheck every month, just a small amount, not too much though, because the payment is not that much huge. So I just save a portion of it, and as my salary increases, I increase my savings also, my saving rate as my income grows. And also, I build an emergency fund before making riskier investments. So before I invest in something, I build an emergency fund just in case of anything. You know, you need to be ready. Just in case something happens out here. So you need to have that also. That is what I did. I am not saying that you need to have that. That is what I did, and that is what I'm doing before investing in anything. And I usually make sure that I have that emergency fund. Yeah. So that's how I've been surviving ever since I realized that I was making a very huge mistake. No, huge mistakes financially. Mistake number 3, taking on unnecessary debts. I did that. I was there, but my reasons were not valid because I was busy chasing the lifestyle, and you know, it was not good. It really affected me financially, and it affected me negatively. Yeah. So not all debts are bad, because everyone has their own reasons why they are taking on debts. So not all debts are bad, but high interest debts such as many credit cards or payday loans can become very difficult to repay if the balance grows. So I stopped taking on debts just for keeping up with the lifestyle. I stopped doing that. I can do it. I can take a debt if it's necessary. So if you have debts, pay more than the minimum payment whenever possible. Yeah, just if it's possible, don't strain too much, and don't struggle too much, and avoid borrowing money for purchases that you cannot realistically afford. I did that, and it affected me financially. I made really bad decisions that affected me negatively financially, but it's a good thing. I came up with solutions, and I've been doing well financially. I am okay. Yeah. So if you have a high interest debt, you can focus on that first before paying other debts. Yeah, you can focus on the high interest debt first, pay it off first before you can pay the other debts. So I'm just glad to share my problems, my financial problems and solutions. Yeah, and I hope it helped someone out there who was struggling, and I'm really glad that I shared. Your 20s are not about getting rich overnight, but they're about building financial habits that your future self will be proud of and will thank you for. So if this helped, please subscribe, because you're trying to figure out adulthood together. Thank you for watching. Bye, and see you in the next video. Bye.